Hello my beautiful friends, it's Amanda here and I am so excited for today's video because my Dose of Colors order just arrived. I got the Desi and Katy collab. I didn't get all the pieces from the collection, but I did get a few and this is my first time playing with them. So you're gonna see me applying them to my face. We're gonna do swatches. I'm gonna give you the full rundown. There are 8 pieces in this collection. I ordered 4 of them. So there's an eyeshadow palette, 2 highlighters, 2 lipsticks, 2 liquid lipsticks, and a gloss. I ordered the eyeshadow palette, 1 of the highlighters, and both of the nude lipsticks. This is the outer packaging that the highlighters and the palette comes in. It's this really beautiful shiny rose gold box. It says Dose of Colors on the front in kind of a lifted print. And then the palette and the highlighters themselves have this really gorgeous shimmery packaging, also with rose gold accents. Let's start with the highlighter first. I ordered the shade Fuego. There is a deeper shade called Mirame. I did not think that would work for me. It has this really glitzy packaging and the Dose of Colors logo and the inside are both rose gold. Underneath this sort of shiny, glittery fabric, it does feel like it's a heavy-duty cardboard. It does have a magnetic closure and it comes with a decent sized mirror as well. I do think that this shade Fuego looks a lot darker in the pan than it does once it's swatched or applied to the face with a brush. I cannot speak to the other shade, I haven't tried it, but this one looks a lot darker in the pan than it really is once it's applied. The eyeshadow palette comes in the same style of packaging as the highlighter. As you can see, the eyeshadow palette is just a teeny tiny bit bigger. It has this sticker on the back that has the shade names. And just so that you're aware, if you order this palette, just so you know, typically when you have a sticker on the back of a palette, you see like this shade is top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. And then when you look at the back, you would assume that it would be top right, top left, bottom right, bottom left. It doesn't really work like that in this palette. For this sticker, the shade name is directly behind the shade inside. Does that make sense? Like this is the shade Suze. Here it's on the top right, but back here, it's not on the top right, it's on the top left because it's directly behind the shadow that it corresponds with. I hope I explained that well enough so that you understand. It is particularly important with this palette that you know which shade is which because 2 of these are meant to be used wet. The palette comes with this little guide that tells you about each shade, how to apply them, and which ones are meant to be used wet. It is recommended that you apply all of these shadows with your finger instead of with a brush. And the shades Suze, which is this kind of light gold, and Harpoon, which is this crazy amazing like green gold shade. These are both supposed to be applied wet. So wet your finger and then dip into the shadow. If you've seen any of my other videos where I swatch palettes, I typically do both a finger and a brush swatch. However, for this video, I'm not gonna do that. I don't see any point in doing brush swatches with these. These are not meant to be used with a brush. I'm never gonna apply them with a brush and I don't think that you should either. So all I'm gonna show you are finger swatches. And in my swatches, I did wet my finger with Fix Plus for the shades Suze and Harpoon because that's how they're meant to be used. Here are the swatches of the palette. This first one is Suze. Again, this was applied wet. Next we have Noli, which is a gorgeous warm bronze. This one I just applied with my finger with no Fix Plus. This one's called Turboson. It's a really crazy, awesome, glittery purple shade. Again, no Fix Plus with this one. And lastly, we have Harpoon, which I did apply with a wet finger. As you can see from the swatches, these shadows are intensely pigmented. They're really unique. They're super beautiful, but I feel that I should warn you, these are not for the faint of heart. These are definitely not shadows that are gonna be great for a beginner. They're not super easy to use. You do have to be careful. You do have to take your time. There is a decent amount of fallout with these, so I would highly recommend that you do your eye makeup before you do your face makeup, which I did not do. But I still think that my makeup turned out really nicely. I do just see some like glitter that has fallen out on my face, but I don't care. I'll be covered with glitter. I'm fine. I don't think these are bad at all. I think they are fantastic. I think they're so unique, they're so intense. I really, really love them, but I feel that it is my duty to warn you that these do not perform like regular eyeshadows that you might be used to. So just go into that having that expectation, and I do not think you'll be disappointed at all. The last thing that I picked up are the two nude lipsticks. I wish I would have gotten the gloss too, but I did pick up both of the nude lipsticks. This is the outer packaging that the lipsticks come in. It's that beautiful rose gold, and this one does have the Katy and Desi signatures on the outside of the box as well. The lipstick packaging again is freaking beautiful. Nude, soft touch matte, again with the rose gold accents. So pretty. And on the tube it has Katy and Desi's signatures. I just think that's so cute. Such a cute personal touch. The lipsticks are kind of a satiny matte formula. I'm wearing both of the shades mixed together on my lips right now, but I'll go ahead and put in some footage of me wearing each shade separately. Here are the swatches on the back of my hand. This is the shade No Shade, and this one is More Creamer Please. Now I'm gonna go ahead and show you these products in action. I just applied them, so I'm gonna show you how everything worked for me. I'm gonna start off with the eyeshadows, and there aren't any mattes in here. These are all super metallic shadows. So I already have my transition shade and like a darker brown on the outer part of my eye. I'll list those shadows in the description box just in case you're curious. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb a little bit. I love these kind of shades and I really wanna use them, trust me. I am so drawn towards these two, but I'm gonna branch out a little bit and I'm gonna use this green shade. This one's called Harpoon, and this is one of the shades that's supposed to be used wet. So I'm gonna spray a little bit of Fix Plus on my finger and then dip into the shadow. I have not swatched these. These are completely untouched, so we'll see how it works. I just sprayed a little bit of Fix Plus on my finger and I'm gonna dip into the shadow. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, it looks like there's gonna be a fair amount of fallout, so I hope that I don't get this all over the rest of my face, but let's do this.
It's so pretty, oh my gosh.
I mean, really? That is gorgeous. I'm gonna use this really light gold shade called Sue's on my inner corners. This is the other shadow that's also supposed to be used wet. So I'm gonna do the same thing, except I'm gonna use my pinky finger this time. I'm just gonna spray a little Fix Plus before I dip into the shadow. And I'm just using my pinky because it's easier to use my smallest finger to get into that inner corner. Can we take a moment? Like, this color is everything. All right, now it's time to highlight. There were two highlighters in this collection. The one that I picked up is called Fuego. There's also a slightly deeper shade that's called Mirame. I just didn't think that would work on my skin tone. Again, I have not even swatched this yet, so this is gonna be a complete first impression. I'm gonna go ahead and apply this to my cheekbones and possibly all over my entire body. Do you see that? Do you see that? Gorgeous. Come on now. Okay. Yes. Let's hit that Cupid's bow. It's good. It's really good. I know I've only tried half of the products from the collection, but I have to say I really do think this is a hit. Everything is so beautiful, from the packaging to the shade selection. I think they put a lot of detail into it. It screams Desi and Katy. It's exciting. I feel like it's something different in my collection. I especially find the highlighter to be really beautiful, and I love the eyeshadow palette. The eyeshadow palette is especially exciting. I feel like it's really something different. It's something that you can get a lot of different kind of looks out of, and as long as you use it the way that it's intended to be used, I think you're gonna love it too. I do want to mention I did not receive this collection as PR. I ordered this myself. I set my alarm and I was so excited to jump on the Dose of Colors website as soon as it launched, so I paid for these products myself and I love them. That's it for today. As always, I love to hear your thoughts, so make sure you leave a comment and let us know what you think about this collection. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. So pretty. Just dropped my mascara. It's fine. It's just YSL. Just throw it on the floor. Whatever. I mean, honestly. So pretty, so pretty. Can't even look at it. That's freaking gorgeous. Stop it right now. That mascara though. I'm a happy lady. Where'd those lipsticks go? Come here, lipsticks. Hold on, let's take a sip of coffee before we do the lipstick. It's brand new, it's so perfect. Hate using it for the first time, but I'll do it for YouTube. I'll do it for you. It's so pretty. Just look at it. Don't worry, I already took pictures. And I mean, what that both of rose gold box. There's glitter everywhere. Man, struggle bus. I'm just lost for words. It's the problem. Not mad at it. No way to go wrong. I mean, there is a way to go wrong. Highlight though. Fuego. My highlight is en fuego. Oh yeah.